Austin has activated a special operations plan to deal with this scorching heat. Currently, we're in phase 1 of that plan. If we go to phase 2, the city will start opening up cooling centers around town. KXAN City reporter Reagan Hackelman joins us live from one of those possible centers with more on the city's plan. Reagan?
Well, Robert, right behind me is the city's central library in downtown Austin. Now, if needed, this library and other libraries across the city could be opened up as cooling centers, allowing people to take a break from this heat. For the 50th time this year, the temperature in the capital city broke through the century mark. Now the city of Austin is closely watching the weather and the effects it is having on the people of Austin.
Right now, the city is in a phase 1 heat emergency.
Phase 1 is triggered anytime the National Weather Service issues a heat advisory. The city is monitoring EMS calls and hospitals for increased rates of heat-related illnesses.
We did have a small uptick in people going to the emergency room or for dehydration mostly.
If that small uptick gets any bigger or the city sees temperatures closer to 115 degrees, then it's time for phase 2. If that happens, the city will open cooling centers. They'll start contacting at-risk individuals, and they will enhance emergency call center operations.
We are carefully monitoring the situation, but we don't see any reason to expect a phase 2 this week.
Over at Austin Energy, they too are keeping a very close eye on the temperatures and the demand for energy.
This is a big deal. The last 2 days in a row, we've set all-time peak demand records.
Austin Energy says all of their plants are generating power. Despite the high demands, they aren't expecting any problem keeping the lights on.
We have a real-time desk with very experienced professionals who have been doing this for 20-plus years, who are ready to respond at a moment's notice to bring load up, to shed load. We can react very quickly. That's what we're trained to do.
Besides libraries, the city could also use recreation centers in town, churches, and even Capital Metro buses as cooling centers. Phase 1 will last until this heat advisory is over, and that will not be over, according to the National Weather Service, until sometime on Sunday. Reporting live from downtown Austin, Reagan Hackelman, KXAN News.